This is part 2 of my V6 to 512 stroker swap. I cleaned up under the hood, primed and painted it just with the undercoat. I cleaned up the cross member. I did a lot of measuring, and I think the transmission mount that was there is going to line up perfectly. Got these mess of wires. I think I'll just get rid of those altogether and start over with a painless wiring harness. Let's go take a look at the transmission we got. Here's a TCI transmission. Here's the transmission mount taken apart and cleaned up. And I bought a Holley metal fuel tank so I can run a nice fuel system. And a FTI converter. I think it's about a 3500, 3600.
Two hours later.
Here it is, all bolted in. Motor mounts from Mancini. Everything lined up perfectly. Did a little damage to my paint job. I'll have to clean up. One problem we had was this coil fell down in between the engine and the firewall, so we fought with that till we realized it. Here's the other side mount. Got plenty of room in between the engine and firewall. I guess we can also say we solved the age-old debate of whether a carb plate on an aluminum intake will lift a big block Chrysler and a torque flight attached to it. Did just fine. I don't see any damage, cracks. I think we're good. So there it is. 512 cubic inch stroker. I'll be excited to get the wiring and fueling done and hear this thing fire up. Alright, it's getting dark. Engine transmission is in. I was going to save this for another day, but I couldn't help myself to find out if this stock transmission mount would work with a Torque Flight 727. There it is, all bolted up. Everything lined up exactly. Let me get a better angle. It's getting dark, so I'm using a flashlight here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's fantastic. I thought I was going to have to fight to find a transmission mount that would work, and I don't have to. So if you have a V6 1991 D250 with a 3-speed automatic, you don't even have to change your transmission mount. It's awesome.